full name is Brian Darcy James. I had to add my middle name when I joined the union. So for a while there I was Brian Little D James, which I got a lot of crap about. In fact, one of my friends calls me Little D. Saginaw, Michigan is where I grew up. Stevie Wonder was born there, but if you know Simon and Garfunkel, you know that Saginaw is in one of their songs, Looking for America. It took me 4 days to hitchhike from, everybody, Saginaw. I have a cat named Jam, or Jam Jam, or Jamboree, the cat, or Jimmy Jam, or Jam Master Flam Cham Jam. I grew up in Michigan, so I have a Detroit Lions hat that I wore the other day. Some guy goes, "Oh, that takes balls." So I agree, but you know they're on the rise, and you just you gotta be true blue. You know, you gotta stay with your team. The first cassette I got was from Records and Tapes Galore down on Court Street. This is a big deal, huge deal. The best of the Doobie Brothers. Talking about China Grove, whoa, whoa, China Grove. Pasties are a delectable treat. You will not find them covering nipples. That's not what a pasty is. A pasty is a Polish meat pie in a kind of doughy substance. So it sounds kind of good, doesn't it? The first Broadway show I ever saw was Dreamgirls at the Imperial Theater. When I was in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels at the Imperial, that was a pretty great moment to realize that I was playing in the theater where I saw my first Broadway show. That's pretty cool. When I was 10 years old, I had this thing for Sprite, the soda, and I asked for Sprite for Christmas, and I got it. It was like a 12-pack of Sprite with a bow on it. It's embarrassing, but I enjoyed it. I met President Bill Clinton, and most recently I met President Barack Obama. I was able to tell Malia that my daughter was mostly concerned that I was going to meet the dog, which I did. Anyway, I said, I'm really happy that I got to meet your dog because that was the one thing that my 9-year-old daughter was mostly concerned about. He looked at me like, "You're crazy." Shrek was the most physical challenge that I've ever had doing a show. And this was like playing a game every night and just coming out afterwards and taking off your pads and getting out of your game uniform, in this case, which was a 35-pound suit with a latex head. I was a toy soldier for this like huge big wig. He wanted to have his home filled with Christmas characters, and so I was lucky enough to be the toy soldier who stood by the door with like the things on his cheeks and a hat and a gun. Thank God it was wooden. They are your dreams and they are your aspirations, and no one can take that away, and you will always succeed. That advice came from my father, and it has served me well.